debate over pronouns that we hear about.
I'm going to be 80 years old tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. And what does it mean? I have never seen anything like this in my 80 years. I've seen a lot since the 1940s when I was born, and this is the worst. What do we mean pronouns? I mean, there's an X and Y chromosome. Are we going against science?
There is so much to unpack in that one sentence. People who oppose trans people existing, because let's be honest, that's just what trans rights are, is the right to exist in public without being attacked, seem to be really confused about what transness actually is, other than I oppose it. First of all, we've always used pronouns. You use pronouns, I use pronouns. Everyone has a pronoun for which they refer to themselves. I'm so sick of these people acting like they've never heard a pronoun before. Did you take third grade English? He, she, they, you, it, we, all technically pronouns.
I'm not a science denier.
Okay, so were you a vaccine supporter?
Zero.
But science made the vaccines.
What science? Who made the science?
I mean, doctors.
Science that says there's stuff in this spike proteins and other things that are in these vaccines that are harmful to us. Why do we have such a spike in myocarditis in young people? Why?
I'm not a science denier, but here, let me explain to you all the ways in which I deny actual science. I like to cherry pick my science, only when it suits the narratives I've been told by my overlords. First of all, gender and sex, not the same thing. They're just not. Gender is a concept. Sex is the science of the chromosomes. It's the science of the body. Gender is all made up. You're not inherently a science denier by being trans. You are a science denier, though, if you deny the facts made by scientists and doctors about the vaccine. But this guy's not a science denier, and he's also definitely not talking himself in circles.
So so that doesn't disqualify you from supporting Trump, who was really the godfather of the vaccine?
He did what anybody would do at the time. You know, it came on quick. He tried to do the best that he could. I don't hold that against him.
Yet you think that the vaccines weren't science?
Zero. No.
But he supported them, and he's considered the godfather of the vaccine.
That's just an expression. I'm not buying it. I don't buy it.
Let's talk about pronouns, which a lot of people are talking. Does that impact you at all? Do you care about that?
The spiritual side of me, God's word, and I'm a believer of the Bible. In his word, it tells you exactly what's right and wrong. They have to answer to him just as I do.
So you're going in to see Trump speak now. Do you see him as a good Christian?
From what I know, yes.
Okay, aside from you support Trump, do you think he's a good person? Probably, right? Aside from that, I'm just really glad that I can use my own inner compass of understanding basic right and wrong, and that I don't have to rely on just some mythical book to tell me what's right and wrong.
What about social issues, pronouns, things like that? Social issues,
pronouns and stuff like she's a she and she's a she. Are you she or he? Thank you. Are you a she? Yep. I'm a he. That's what I think about it.
What if they said I'm a they?
I would say to they. Where were you born as? A they or a you? That's the real question.
Folks, new gender binary just dropped. Were you born a they or a you? You have to decide the next 5 seconds. I also really love that you can tell that he's very confused as he's saying it.
Pronouns. How does that impact you?
Either you got it or you don't. You know what I mean?
What is it about liberals in America that upsets you?
As far as liberals, I would venture to say just the ones I've spoken to, and I have.
Listen, I wouldn't have questioned that, but the way you just said that makes me think that you haven't ever spoken to a liberal.
They have no clue. They deny that transgender things are going on. They deny it all.
What's the most dangerous thing happening in the country right now?
That the kids are switching their genital or their sexual things.
Gentor sounds like some sort of Pokemon.
in like grade school and stuff like that.
Do you think that's a lot of people that are doing it?
One's too many. So yeah, I gotta say yeah.
But one,
You know, not even if the child, has a say in it, just whatever the parent says or whatever the school does.
This man is suggesting that parents and schools are forcing kids to be trans against their will. Make up your minds. Do you want the parents to be involved or don't you?
what is it that you would like to see him do if he were to win again to make America great again?
First thing, go to Ukraine and Russia and just say stop the shit.
Oh my God, you guys! Why haven't anyone thought of that before? Sometimes the solution is so obvious, it's right under your nose. Anyway, that's all for this video. Trans rights are human rights. If you're still watching, hey, you like my content. Go check out my personal YouTube page at BadGamerWyatt. It's not news related. Don't worry about it. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.